There are multiple theories about the Watchers in the Book of Enoch, ranging from mythological stories, fallen angels, and aliens.
One of the choirs of angels, they're called Watchers.
The mysterious ancient Jewish text known as the Book of Enoch is full of celestial lore and apocalyptic visions that go beyond conventional theological discourse. This work, ascribed to the antediluvian patriarch Enoch, provides an engrossing investigation of the sacred and the profane, of heavenly vengeance and terrestrial trespass. The Watchers, enigmatic celestial overseers whose stories of fall and forbidden mingling with human women, gave rise to the Nephilim, a race of giants shrouded in myth and mystery, become a key figure in its pages. The stories found in the Book of Enoch have captured the attention of theologians and theorists alike, with some reading them as potential encounters with extraterrestrial life. This non-canonical work, which is revered in the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church and the Eritrean Orthodox Tewahedo Church, is attributed to Enoch, Noah's great-grandfather.
Angels and demons can't cross over onto our plane.
It provides detailed information on celestial beings, their interactions with humanity, and the catastrophic consequences of their actions. The Watchers, celestial beings characterized as watchful defenders of the human world, are at the center of this story. Although the Book of Enoch does not go into great detail regarding the Watchers' physical attributes, it is widely agreed that they resemble typical angelic images, in that they are intimidating, radiant, and awe-inspiring. They are occasionally described as possessing wings and the capacity to take on human form, which allowed them to communicate with women. Their celestial origin is frequently highlighted, with comments emphasizing their auras of light and otherworldly presence. These creatures, whose origins and ensuing transgressions have generated considerable discussion, are frequently identified with the sons of God, who the Bible says were drawn to human women's beauty, and therefore created the Nephilim, a mixed race. The biblical Nephilim, who are referred to as giants, ancient heroes, and well-known individuals in Genesis 6, are the offspring of this coupling. In addition to their relationships with human women, the Watchers are renowned for revealing to humanity knowledge that is prohibited. They imparted knowledge to humans on a variety of crafts and technology, including metallurgy, constructing weapons, making cosmetics, and using medicinal plants. They also disclosed information that was thought to be divine and unfit for human consumption, such as the moon's and stars' orbits. The narrative of the Watchers is oddly similar to other ancient texts, like those about the Anunnaki, gods of ancient Mesopotamian culture, which have also been read by some as a chronicle of extraterrestrial visitors, noted for their significant genetic and technological influence on human civilization.
What do you know about the aliens?
These views suggest that the Watchers and the Anunnaki could be representations of the same entity or phenomenon from many cultural viewpoints. The Anunnaki, who are believed to have descended from the sky onto Earth, are similar to the Watchers in that they convey profound knowledge and interact with people. Although this knowledge advanced human communities, it also caused widespread immorality and the eventual purging by the Great Flood. This moral decay was reminiscent of the depravity mentioned in the Book of Enoch. The Book of Enoch goes on to explain that 200 Watchers, under the leadership of Azazel and Semjaza, arrive at Mount Hermon and make a covenant to perform their crime. Acting as a go-between, Enoch, a person who existed before the flood and is well known for having been carried to heaven by God, speaks to the Watchers on behalf of judgment. Their cries for forgiveness are not heard, even if they are relayed through Enoch. Their tragic end serves as a stark reminder to all creatures, both mortal and eternal, of the dangers of disobeying divine law. Following the flood, the Watchers are imprisoned in the abyss until the Great Judgment, and their descendants, the Nephilim, turn into evil spirits that torment humanity even now.
Oh, I'm going to hell.
The story of the Watchers, who were similarly punished for interfering with human affairs, is paralleled in the Book of Enoch, with their final punishment of being chained and thrown into a chasm until the day of judgment. The mythologies are further interwoven by the interpretation that the evil spirits that haunt humanity originated from the Nephilim, the progeny of the Watchers, and the Anunnaki's involvement with humans.
Fallen angels cast out of heaven by St. Michael himself.
One of the most remarkable and enduring interpretations of the Book of Enoch's legacy is that the Watchers are fallen angels. This interpretation presents these celestial beings as divine messengers who, instead of protecting and guiding humanity, gave in to worldly temptations. This story resonates with more general theological themes of rebellion and the repercussions of disobeying divine intent. The Watchers' theological fall from grace is understood as a result of two failures. First, they failed in their heavenly responsibility to stay pure and loyal to God, and second, they failed in their moral duty to uphold the natural order by avoiding contact with humans. This explanation has strong origins in Christian philosophy, where the idea of fallen angels is frequently linked to the larger story of Lucifer's rebellion against God, as told in scriptures such as the Book of Revelation and Isaiah chapter 14. According to Christian doctrine, the Watchers and other fallen angels were expelled from heaven as a result of their disobedience, and they no longer have a position in the celestial realm. This is a spiritual as well as bodily expulsion, signifying a deep break from God and the light of heaven. Thus, the Watcher's fallen state serves as a metaphor for the larger idea of fall and redemption that permeates Christian theology. It has been proposed that the deeds of the Watchers, and consequently the potential alien guests they symbolize, have an impact on a number of mythologies, including the folklore pertaining to fairies.
That was the beginning of fairies.
The parallels between the Watchers stealing women and the stories of fairies kidnapping humans throughout Earth's population point to a common mythology. The fairies are known for having profound knowledge, which they sometimes share with humans. This is similar to how the Watchers taught prohibited arts and sciences to humans. These similarities imply that the story of the Watchers may have been an underlying myth that shaped a great variety of folk tales in many cultures, fairy tales among them. With its in-depth accounts of the celestial world and fallen angels, the Book of Enoch's content deviated from the evolving orthodoxies of Christianity and Judaism. Its complex theology of angels and demons, along with the story of the causes of the Great Flood, contradicted the more straightforward and less theoretical answers presented in the canonical texts. It was therefore outlawed in the Bible. Others contend that early Christian leaders established the Watcher's link with extraterrestrial societies in order to prevent the book from being canonized because it addressed challenging theological issues. According to this enlarged reading, the Book of Enoch functions as a possible prehistoric record of humanity's first interactions with alien entities, in addition to being a religious and mythological work. The Watchers, also known as the Anunnaki, become prophets of both revelation and destruction, a dual legacy that has endured across the ages in a variety of forms, from the heavenly to the fairy, and from the divine to the alien. Because of this, the Book of Enoch continues to be a fascinating story that examines the effects of power and the ageless fascination with the unknown, whether it be celestial, fairy, or alien in origin. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to this channel. This will allow us to make more videos.